left remaining. Patty on the utilities there for a smoke and a flash, and already a kill coming out of Cristo.
Oh, the clock on burst fire there. Means he misses an opportunity of hitting a potential headshot. Nickelback doesn't miss his opportunity to hit the headshot. 4v4 as Astralis Talent looks to break down the door on that B-bomb site.
They do look to do that indeed, but now they're stuck. They're getting pincered on now. Look on over Nickelback, trying to hold down the angle for the rotate, and he is hearing the movements there on the feet. Sees that's one in for the dualies, and the second one does not connect.
24 points of health between their two players.
Well, they're looking for dinks, let me tell you what, and Bro could still be taken down here by a USP, but that's not the case anymore. There it is, DEKO. Only chance here would be to get 2 clean headshots, and that is already way too tough to deal with. Trying to pre-fire is going to be his last hope. Mister does get taken down for a little bit of damage, but he'll fall down as well. 1-0, Astralis. This is the first time we get to see a map started out here.
Unrecoverable here, Cristo. He would have had one opportunity to land a shot there on Boom, jumping up, and Travis has the information, steps out, gets the kill. Finally a frag back in response for Astralis Talent, but there has to be a lot more where that came from. Bomb still towards ramp here to be recovered. Time isn't really the problem, but look at their util here. They only have a smoke into flash, so this is absolutely got to be one wins round for the taking.
I mean, we're saying that, but we have seen it before, being turned around 2v4. And yeah, Mister actually is not going to connect that, so he's going to pick up the AK and most likely still orient himself down towards the B site. Boomich on the A1S would ideally like to get inside of Coffin. Check out towards Banana here. 2v2 still standing. There is a smoke in for CT as Mister gonna throw the flash over the top. We're waiting on that flash to come around. There it is, Zip. Checking out the site. Seemingly nobody here. They haven't even made a noise. They haven't even peeked on in, and that's gonna be Mister not actually fully checking on Travis. Boom, it shuts down Zip, and that will be 4-1, where one win, most importantly of all, not only win the round, but save 4 guns. But now they do. Right, it's an even Stevens 5v5, and let's say that's not the case anymore. Oh, the execution squad coming out there for cars. So much still coming down. Maddie barely staying alive. 8 HP. And he's still breathing. He's still standing. And if he can do it, so can Astralis. One win. I feel like they're getting more aggressive by the map. They started out so mellow in on Mirage, and now...
That's a huge kill.
Yeah. DEKO to be taken down. Patty as well, though, on 8 HP. A single bullet will take him down. Speaking of single bullet, though, Forrester was about to get decapitated there on the guillotine, and now he falls back to 6 and to 1, and he dies. Molly comes around. Nickelback doesn't even check for Patty, and he was on the 8 HP. That is a monumental loss for one win, as they should not have lost the defense. Boomich, Travis gets to stay alive, but at what cost? At what price, Hayes, did they save those 2 AKs?
Yeah, huge cost, right? Great execute coming through from Astralis Talent. I mean, Boomich had the opening kill in the round when he got that frag on the player in Banana, but Astralis Talent just say, okay, you guys take Banana control. We're just going to immediately pivot and get ourselves in towards...
For one win are just not performing as they were on previous maps, and they're struggling to do so. Boomich being one of them right now, trying to hold him from CT. It's going to be up to Travis to find that multi-frag, and only Mister trades him out. Patty falling down. Bro goes down, though. Boomich finally enabling himself up on this round, and it's going to be DEKO as well through the smoke, shutting down his counterpart on the op. 2v4 now into the retake, and it's going to be up to Mister to try to hold it back. Checks into Flower Pot, shuts one down, traded back. 4-star ready to go.
It doesn't actually realize that they've already successfully boosted up. So although he gets the booster, can't get the boosty. Zip looking to clutch us out 1 versus 3. He is the clutch god. There's no kit on the player sticking the defuse. This could be a bit of a mistake. It means Zip has a little bit of extra time here. Forrester looking forward. Zip comes around the corner. He's looking to try and level out the numbers in the round after he's lost his teammate Boomich. But they're successfully forcing the CT side back here. Patty. Oh no, DEKO, you can't afford to miss that shot. At least Travis is on point to trade, but they've lost their key player. They've lost their sniper rifle.
Leveling out the player field here looks to be the hardest thing for OneWin to do. But as they're going to try to go on ahead and pull it off, it's going to be up to Forrester to try to hold on to the A side by himself, while Nickelback and Travis are currently having a field trip around there on for long. It's going to be the smoke as well coming inside of the site, and Christo shuts down Travis and before Nickelback falls. Nickelback gets the other onto the tray. 2v2 now standing still. Nate goes out right on top of Forrester, but before it even lands, Nickelback finds one more. Back down to Nickelback, and he finds the triple kill to save the round for OneWin. It's 5-3. And this is not a game that we can say.
But Astralis talent, no, because the molly has been extinguished, there must be some form of aggression coming through. So Forrester pulls out of it. Look at the damage that's been done here with the utility, though, man.
Oh, DEKO starts it off strong, though.
And he's taking the bait from his teammate as well.
Malo goes on through there, forced onto the molly. Nickelback is going to run away. DEKO, though, finally finding some rounds here with that AWP, gets to taken down. And because of that now, OneWin will have a little bit of an advantage. But yeah, you did mention the HP values. I mean, DEKO and Forster together, they barely make 82. And BOOMbl4 still on 13. All three of them don't even get to 100. So that's a bit tough.
They're going to have to piece together what they can. I mean, DEKO was a madman stepping back into the flames there to get the trade, and he earned the man advantage as a result. Astralis talent don't have any obvious options available. Oh man, not the cleanest from Forster, but will still achieve the desired result.
Was about to mess that one up. Still a 2v4 though. And I mean, DEKO is really the guy to look at because BOOMbl4 is by himself on the B side. This could have been a huge flank around from Astralis to just try to fake it out about on A and then go straight towards B, and this could have won them the round, but of course the info is not there. So they'll be moving in through short, and it's going to be up to Forrester playing Bicycle to try to peek on over the top there. And he's not going to be able to do so first. First, DEKO falls, and now only taking the bait. Nobody's checked into pit. That's the first one going down. Forrester checks to the left side, and that's going to be Forrester getting a little bit of damage to Christo. 5 seconds left. Needs to get the bomb planted. Will not do so. OneWin managed to win this one.
That narrative now. I think that Astralis talents have got better mental resolve. I think that OneWin might be a bit tilted right now, a bit frustrated, and especially Forrester will be with the timing of the push that comes through from the apartments. He was just looking in that direction. Astralis talents are about to go up 8-4 and break that CT side economy in the process. It is very rough right now for OneWin.
And it's all coming down from that one overtime on Ancient, right? You were supposed to win at OneWin. You were supposed to take that one, but you choked it away at the worst possible time. And now your mental is hitting the floor, and so are your rounds in for the third map.
I mean, it's even outside of the overtime. I think they were leading 14-11 on Ancient, and they lost that map. And you know, you think about that push that DEKO makes through the smoke on Donuts. I know I keep harping on about it, but that lost them a post plant. And I reckon if you could wind back the clock and replay the game from 14-11, OneWin win it like 8 times out of 10, to be honest.
That smoke, I don't think it's a good one. BOOMbl4 might have messed it up a bit. There's a big gap there for CT. Another one is going to be thrown back, but yet again another gap coming out of these smokes, and it looks like BOOMbl4 is going to be finding the first one. Christo on the trade back around. The AWP does connect. 4v3 now standing still, and Nickelback is not going to take part of the fight. It is still going to be without them having seen the bomb. 25 seconds left on the clock, and the B site about to be attempted. Flash comes over the top there for the middle of the site. Bro falls down to 4 HP, and OneWin should have this one in the bag as Christo falls as well. Bro left into an unwinnable scenario. Will be at least that one. The boost in for lock. Perfect to shut down BOOMbl4. Travis as well. One way to start it. The B side is completely empty, and they don't even have the bomb in their possession.
Yeah, I mean, love the change of pace from Astralis talent. Oh, wow, okay, great kill through the smoke there from Pro. That should be the final nail in the coffin. DEKO's patience will pay dividends as he takes down the key player on the opposite side of the map, but still so much work to be done in the round. We haven't actually seen an approach like this out of Astralis talent so far throughout the half, but Patty calls it at the perfect moment. Forrester and DEKO with it all to do, minus Forrester, it's just DEKO left, and surely this is way too much to ask of the star player.
Yeah, last time we got to see this out of Astralis, it was on Ancient, it was onto the B site, and it was very aggressive, very fast. Now, It's the exact same scenario, just on a different map, and DEKO trying his goddamn best, but his best is not going to be allowing, you know, one win to get the win. They are going to be going 5 and 10, Astralis some double digits, and that is the first half. Let's see how the second one goes. Mr. on the USP. They will try to retake this one. I mean, bro is on the defuse kit, but Travis is just a tad bit better. Coming into the Glock, finds 2, finds 3. Oh my lord. BOOMbl4 still a kill there, but still, what a hold of the bomb from one win. Gotta be 10-6. And those double digits might not mean a lot if one win keep on playing like that. Trying to hold down to top brackets. 1 on hut, 1 under hut, and 1 down towards long. Playing Cubby, all the execution running on out. That nade is gonna deal damage, and Crystal's gonna deal more. Oh, that could be the quadra for Crystal, but now all back up to DEKO in a 1v4. Already takes down Zip, but hey, he somehow gets the bomb planted, right? So now, with an open hand, he needs to find a big clutch for 1 win. And he takes that one. That was the lineup coming out through. DEKO trying his best there. He gets pushed. Imagine if that lineup went through and Mr. went down as well.
That would have been awful. Potentially the end of the world, but Astralis talent will actually...
But it's back down to a 5v4, and Zip has to hold on the side by himself.
I think that's a bit of a mistake there from Christo. To just leave yourself completely exposed to boiler like that, you're actually just hoping you don't get peeked, and too much of a gamble in my books. CT side, they tried to push through the smoke, and oh, there's hemorrhage losses. Bro is here, he's gonna peek out on the timing. Oh. They've all got their knives out, Atro. They've all got their knives out, and bro will say thank you very much, although he has more to do. He can't clock out. 1v1, he steps out, and Forrester will demolish him. 1 point of health.
Spam 1 in chat right now, because he's just done it. 3k coming out of Forrester, and here we were thinking that bro managed to pull off the round, manages to find the triple kill with everybody showing off their knives. Their knives. Got their knives.
Best player on the academy team as well. And I definitely think it was the right call, the right change. Anyway, 23 seconds left on the clock here. 1 win starts to breach in towards the B bomb site. They got the first kill. They know that Patty's towards squad, but Patty has got some support. He's just looking to try and stay alive for as long as he can. The crossfire's been set up here. Smoke to isolate Patty. He's so low, but he's still fragging. Eventually, he'll get cut down. 8 seconds left. 1 win still has to plant the bomb here. Bro, desperately spraying away. Won't connect on the shots. Zip coming up from Banana. He has support from his teammate, but he's lost his life, but it's only Christo left. How have 1 win recovered the situation?
Just like they did in that last round. Again, it was bro to try to find a multi-frag. Could have done so on the triple as well. Tried it, failed to do so. Needs to find the timing off of the smoke, but I feel like Mr. already knows, threw out the molly preemptively, and it landed aside of the gray mist. Patty starts pre-firing. That pre-fire is good, but it only gets them to a point where BOOMbl4 can calculate the trajectory coming in for the bullets. Coming into that one, 1-for-1. Time is ticking. 7 seconds left to plant that bomb. Mr. waiting for the nade to go, and there it is. Oh, he actually finds Nickelback. The bomb still goes down. Coming into it yet again. Forster finds the trace once more. DEKO continues in with what left off from BOOMbl4. 2v3, bro, and Zipix. I think they're gonna save Hayes.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. They have to, because if they lose.
And this double defense, you know, on top of hut and under hut, I've seen it work more times than I've seen it not work.
Yeah, but they're a bit susceptible to the bulk burst right now with the setup. Nobody playing in pit. Patty, if he gets blinded up by the flash, there's nothing they can do about the players coming out of apartments. The flash is perfect. They're able to make their way out successfully. All 3 players have gotten out. At least Zip will find BOOMbl4. But there's already a trade on the table. Forrester desperately spraying away. Narrowly misses out on the second kill. 15 seconds left. Time is of the essence. Zip not trusting his teammate, not trusting Patty to hold the angle. Gets caught with his back turned. Christo at least will be able to save his AWP. We've consistently seen players saving their guns. Hasn't changed the outcome of these rounds though. And Astralis talent fall prey. It's another variation here from 1 win, and it's worked out perfectly.
I mean, it is Inferno. I don't know what he's doing there, dancing inside of the site, inside of the spawn.
He's throwing utility and then going back and grabbing util that has been dropped.
It's very weird to only see that, you know, in the minimap.
Yeah, just juggling util around, getting their maximum use out of everything they've been able to afford. Either way, one big change here is Astralis talents have the opening kill, and it hasn't been traded. However, they have rotated quite heavily over towards B.
They have, but at the same time, Travis is making his way to the site as well. If he gets taken down, then again, Astralis could have the continuous advantage. Zip down to 21 HP, and they're making their way across here for apartments. They might want to flash on over the top here with the help of BOOMbl4 once more. Bro, ready for it, though, and so will Zip be. One player now onto pit, though. That flash doesn't work out perfectly anymore. Waiting in for the smoke with the Molotov to go. Zip has to find at least one frag here. Does not get checked, though. And Nickelback will not go down first. It's going to be DEKO being taken here as a sacrifice. Crystal finds the next one up, and Astralis get themselves up to 12. As BOOMbl4 goes down too, Nickelback has to save. And that will be a very, very important round for Astralis to mark the comeback start.
Absolutely. A vital round to stop 1-1 from getting to map and series points. And it all started off the back of that. Yeah. Certainly going to be shaking things up, that's for sure.
Imagine just having a teammate spray with the Negev through a smoke and you having just like a tiny bit of a pixel ready to start speaking.
Doesn't really appeal to me much, mate. I'll be honest with you.
I would definitely
Either way.
be the Negev spammer, though. Either way, as you were saying, Library smoke comes on through, Archway smokes as well, and Crystal starts it off strong with the first.
Flash to support him, goes for the repeat. Travis rips his head off. Pressure now going to seriously start to bounce on the save bomb site. Travis has been able to avoid the player coming through the archers, and he finds a kill on Bro, but Patty will still be able to affect the situation, and Travis has to clutch 1 versus 2. 30 seconds on the clock. He's kind of being toyed with right now.
Yeah, time is ticking.
Patty's just buying time, exactly. The bomb is out in the open and hasn't been recovered, so I don't know how Travis is going to get this one back in his favor. Needs to use the flash, throw the peak so that he can clear out the angle. Double peak comes through, and very well worked there from Astralis Talents, who are now on the brink of breaking 1-win's economy. Man, that was a team ace coming through from them. They salvaged the double AWP setup, and they're breathing life back into their
off
game.
here for top brackets. It is going to be Patty and Mr. coming around. Oh my god, this could be such a big spray down. If Patty went for it, Bro has to hold down again. It's a complete hold coming out of the CT side. He's got 4 people here, and they've got 3 now remaining. 4 stays alive. Bro is going to fall as well as Travis. All those flashes. It's coming in clutch. Patty on the double, but it doesn't matter. This could be 15 for 1 win. And I think we are literally going to be going back to Ancient to see a reskin version of that VOD, because it was 15-13 again. It could be overtime.
Wasn't it 15-14 on Ancients, I think? I think it was 15-14, mates. And then
fighting Monty into the semifinals here for the CCT. As the Astralis need 2 more to tie things back up and take us to overtime. That's a good way to start it, though, Crystal.
Absolutely. Crystal really has had some serious impact on the second half. They're going to continue to try force the issue, though. BOOMbl4 lined it up. It's a double kill. I thought that it was all going to unravel for Astralis Talents. I was questioning the aggression in Banana after they already had the 5v4, but they make it work superbly well. Forrester at least gets a frag back, but they still down by a player right now. Time's not the problem. Travis and Forrester, can they do Astralis dirty?
I thought you were about to say Travis and Forrester, they're the problem. But surely not right now. They're the 2 guys keeping it alive, honestly. 1 win. Have been banking on most of their plays to try to win most of these rounds. And they're playing independently off of one another. This is something you never get to see, right? Usually, the buddy system is exactly what could get you across the finish line. And Travis is going to be going in there to try to join up. Forrester, no clue about it. The A1S, though, doesn't connect fully. Zip about to mess that one up. All back up to Travis in a 1v3. Patty on 13 HP as well. Zip, if he goes down here, there is a chance. And headshot connected. Bro has to stay alive, and he didn't get spotted. Easy kill for Bro. And we go to 14. It's 1 round away from regulations to end. It's either 16-14 or it's overtime, Hayes.
Oh my god, I mean, what a game. And look at the money for 1 win. Look at the cash.
He's going to be taking the bait, trying to go inside of Archways there to clean it up back, thinking it's a push down towards the B side. You can see Mr. waiting for it as well. Oh. Okay. 2v3 now. Forrester being held. Nickelback needs this frag. It is absolutely positively needed.
Oh no, missed it. That was his opportunity.
Yeah.
At least he's going to be able to smoke him off. And now they're going to join forces and head in towards short to try and get them in the A-bomb site. 40 seconds left on the clock. Do they reassess the situation? I was thinking it's a bit of a poor attention to detail there from OneWin because they killed Patty and Archers. They should have known that he's one of the core B players, one of the B anchors. And when you kill him in Archers, you should know that there's probably a weaker defense on that side of the map. They continued to commit to their initial plan, and it didn't work out well for them. But now they'll try and go in towards that B bomb site. It's only Mr. who's here right now. He was the hero. He was the guy winning them most of their rounds at the start of the map. Can he win them around here now?
Oh, this is going to be a 30 bomb again coming out of Mr. If he gets this frag onto Nickelback, the IGL left in 1v3, and he has a little to work with as well. Oh, the turn back around, the flick actually connects a little bit, takes down Bro, looks for the second, and not enough bullets in that bag. We go to overtime on Inferno as well.
What a sick
separate maps. OneWin still favored on over by our partners though. One over at 137 there on the odds, and still on their T side. They're going to be losing out BOOMbl4 once again. BOOMbl4 has been having a tougher time here on Inferno, and looks like Forrester not do anything about that either way. Travis falls back down to 14, and Astralis are on their merry way to pick up this first round at overtime.
Man, I mean, you got to wonder where OneWin would be at mentally, right? Considering they were up 15-13, now they find themselves in overtime 4 versus 3. Zip doesn't take a favorable fight, but thankfully for him, he'll still have his life intact. It's only Bro who's on the A bomb site right now. Zip is trying to find a way to join up his teammate, but Nickelback through the smoke will get the kill. Trade train continues to take effect.
Does Mr. on 34 has the defuse kit as well to work with. Him and Patty have to stay alive. Patty on the B side, so it doesn't quite matter. Even Stevens 2v2. DEKO coming out of apartments. Doesn't really need to check anything. Doesn't have that sort of info though. Bro, down towards short still. Timing there. I mean, it is going to be DEKO running out of apartments and still falling down. 16-15. Astralis talent take the advantage, and it looks like usually Astralis talent look down through the flames, and it gets to him. Has to run away. Zip onto middle, and it's gonna be Crystal actually re-peeking back just before the flames disperse, taking down Travis. DEKO finds the frag. Zip looks like he ran away from his spot there, and now Crystal has to hold alongside him. They're gonna be going again to the B side though. I think OneWin have been a little bit predictable when it comes to that. They lose a man into top brackets, they immediately run back to B.
I mean, they actually have just committed pretty much to whatever they've set themselves in motion with. 13 seconds on the clock. There's still a molly that keeps them out of that B bomb site. Mr. times his HE grenade phenomenally well. So much damage done. 5 seconds left. Bomb plant to come through. They won't deny it. The first HE grenade is off the mark. The second is on the mark, but it's too late to stop the plant. So now they're going to have to make the retake happen. 4 players against 2. Astralis talent have a massive advantage, but don't discount DEKO and Forrester.
Playing battleships right about now. It's going to be a 4v2 that DEKO has to pull through, and it's going to be Forrester whiffing it out. No headshots there, and no connects left. DEKO has to do it all by himself, and time is ticking out. The bomb's not planted for him. That is going to be a round coming up again for Astralis. They get to 17, and they need 2 more haze to make it happen again on a map that they are so comfortable on. Through library is definitely better than just one on a scout on a scope. And Zip waiting in still there on pin. Nobody checked him. Shuts down Forrester. That's the first one going down. It could have been the second one as well, but Nickelback holds the IGL. Still standing strong, and now not anymore. Gets burned to a crisp 3v4. Astralis could have this round on lock as well. 40 Fuse gets everything they would ever need. And DEKO does get taken down as well. Mr. just too fast with it. 35 kills there onto Mr. Finally falls. Travis and BOOMbl4 are the last men standing, and make that a 2v4. Winning it out to OneWin. Need one more kill. Patty, the defuse kit with the smoke, actually goes in for the defuse kit. Travis has to go in for it. BOOMbl4. Oh, there you go. OneWin at least win 1 on their T side.
They needed that so badly as well, and it was looking scary there. Astralis talent, they were on course to make the retake
about the push, which is a really hard balance to pull off here, Mr. Again, he's on 35 and 20. He has been popping off every single map, and now the nades come back around just like tic-tacs. They're being thrown. Nickelback finds a 1-for-1, OneWin. Still on the advantage though, 4v3, and look at the HP values there for Bro. Now they start to push on by. 15 seconds left to get the bomb planted, and there's gonna be Travis taken down. BOOMbl4 looking in for the next one up. The smoke is perfectly laid up upon him for him, and it looks like the Old IGL will not be able to find anything. Zip through the smoke, finds one more. DEKO on the trade, and the USB gets brought out before. Prematurely trying to do something there. The nade Kobe's Forrester doesn't get anything anymore though. Astralis on map point and series point as well. Needs one more to finish it, as one win are again with their backs turned.
By himself on that B bomb side, he doesn't have any smokes or any mollies to stop the T side from pushing through right now. Normally, when you have an anchor by himself on B side's Inferno, you want him to at least have a smoke, if not a molly. Through the smoke, though, BOOMbl4 will get a kill. That's a man advantage in play. Bomb plot was initially delayed, so these players have been able to rotate through further forward now as they will commit to the retake. They've got the kits, they've got the utility. It's all raining in right now. One would have to make this work.
3v4 coming on down. Crystal still down to tapping key bro as well. Now he spotted out. Bro finds a headshot. Crystal could have found one as well, but BOOMbl4 is down to 9 HP still. Nickelback is going to be fully flashed. Bro as well starts pre-firing. Now they know where the enemy is, but Bro and Zipix actually managed to find the 2v4 and save.